You're racing down a steep, snowy slope in the mountains of Norway, the thrill of the descent pulsing through your veins. Suddenly, you lose control, hurtling off the trail and crashing through the ice into a freezing stream below. Trapped beneath the ice, with only a small air pocket to breathe from. The cold starts to numb your body. Your friends desperately try to free you, but the ice is thick and unyielding. What are the chances you'd survive? Almost none, right? Yet, for Anna Bagenholm, this harrowing scenario was not the end, but the beginning of an extraordinary tale of survival. On a crisp spring day in May 1999, the towering peaks of Narvik stood majestic against the sky, their slopes still cloaked in snow. Among the skiers enjoying the late-season conditions was Anna Bagenholm, a 29-year-old radiologist from Sweden, an experienced and passionate skier. Anna often sought solace and exhilaration in the mountains. She had a deep appreciation for the raw beauty and tranquil isolation the peaks offered. Anna was accompanied by two of her friends, Marie and Eric, both seasoned skiers themselves. The trio had been skiing since early morning, laughing and reveling in the freedom and beauty of the landscape. They had known each other for years, their friendship cemented by countless shared adventures and a mutual love for the outdoors. They were not just friends, but a tightly knit team, always looking out for each other. The sun dipped lower in the sky as they decided to tackle one last descent before heading back to the lodge. The light was beginning to soften, casting a golden glow over the snowy slopes, and the air was crisp and invigorating. The group chose a steep and secluded slope that promised an exhilarating final run. As they made their way down, Anna picked up speed, feeling the rush of the wind against her face. She was in her element, the landscape blurring into a rush of white and green. Suddenly, she lost control. The skis wobbled, catching on an unseen obstacle beneath the snow. And before she could react, she veered off the trail. She hurtled toward a frozen stream, hidden by the snow, and with a sickening thud, she crashed through the thin ice and plunged headfirst into the icy water below. The world went silent and dark. Anna found herself trapped beneath the ice, her body submerged in the frigid water. Panic surged through her, but she fought to stay calm. Knowing that panic would only worsen her situation, she managed to find a small air pocket, enough to allow her to breathe. But the cold was relentless, sapping her strength and clarity. Her gloved hands pressed against the slick, unyielding surface of the ice, and her breaths came in shallow, desperate gasps. Up on the slope, Marie and Eric realized something was wrong. They had seen Anna's fall and immediately skied down to the spot where she had disappeared. Their hearts pounded as they saw her stuck beneath the ice, her skis protruding awkwardly. Desperately, they began to dig with their ski poles, trying to break through the thick layer of ice that separated them from their friend. The ice was thicker than it looked, a cruel barrier that resisted their every effort. Anna's world was shrinking. The cold was numbing her body, and her thoughts began to slow. She knew she had to conserve her energy and focus on staying conscious. Her mind wandered to her family and the life she had yet to live. She clung to these thoughts, using them as a lifeline against the encroaching darkness. She thought of her parents, her childhood home in Sweden, and the future she dreamed of, a future filled with more days on the slopes, laughter with friends, and perhaps even a family of her own. Minutes passed like hours. Marie and Eric, unable to free Anna with their poles, knew they needed help. Eric grabbed his phone, hands shaking from cold and fear, and called for emergency services. "Our friend is trapped under the ice. We can't get her out," he shouted into the phone, his voice cracking with desperation. The operator assured them that help was on the way, and Eric relayed this to Marie, their eyes meeting in a moment of shared hope and fear. Within minutes, rescue teams were mobilized. The clock was ticking, and they knew that every second counted in such a critical situation. Helicopters and snowmobiles sped towards the remote location, equipped with specialized tools and a team of experts ready for the rescue mission. The sound of approaching helicopters filled the air, a beacon of hope amidst the tension and fear. Back at the stream, Marie and Eric stayed with Anna, talking to her, encouraging her to hang on. "They're coming! Anna!" "Hold on, just a little longer." Marie's voice trembled, but she tried to sound strong for her friend. She kept her eyes fixed on the small air pocket, watching for any signs of movement, praying for a miracle. Eric, meanwhile, continued to hack at the ice, his hands blistering from the effort, refusing to give up. Anna's vision blurred, and her body felt like lead. The cold had seeped into her bones, and it was becoming harder to stay awake. Finally, the rescue team arrived. They worked with swift precision, using chainsaws to cut through the ice. It was an agonizing process, but after what seemed like an eternity, they managed to create an opening large enough to pull Anna out. Her lifeless body was carefully lifted from the water and placed on a stretcher. Anna was airlifted to the University Hospital of North Norway. By the time they arrived, her body temperature had plummeted to an astonishing 13.7 degrees Celsius. She had no pulse, no signs of life, but the medical team refused to give up. They knew that hypothermia, severe as it was, could also be protective, slowing down the body's metabolism and potentially preserving brain function. In the hospital, Anna was connected to a heart-lung machine, which gradually began to warm her blood and circulate it through her body. The hours passed in tense anticipation as the medical team worked tirelessly. Slowly, miraculously, her heart began to beat again. Dr. Mads Gilbert, a prominent physician, took a special interest in her case, recognizing the groundbreaking implications of her survival. Anna remained in intensive care, surrounded by a team of specialists. She had survived the initial ordeal, but the road to recovery was long and uncertain. Weeks turned into months as Anna underwent extensive rehabilitation. She had to relearn basic motor skills, and her body bore the scars of the trauma. But her spirit remained unbroken. The medical staff marveled at her resilience, and her progress became a symbol of hope within the hospital. Through sheer determination and the support of her friends, family, and medical team, Anna made a remarkable recovery. She eventually returned to her work as a radiologist, her story serving as a beacon of hope and resilience. Anna's case became a landmark in medical science, contributing significantly to the understanding and treatment of extreme hypothermia. Anna Bagenholm's tale is one of incredible survival, a testament to human endurance, the power of friendship, and the miracles that modern medicine can achieve. Her story continues to inspire and remind us of the fragility and strength of life. Each year, she returns to the mountains of Narvik, not just to ski, but to reflect on the extraordinary chain of events that allowed her to stand on the slopes once more. Her life, though forever changed, stands as a testament to the power of hope, the bonds of friendship, and the incredible advancements in medical science. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos.